we're back. So, saving here. And now, we're gonna go to the ending. Now, dare I unlock the secret ending? Yeah, we might as well. Forwarded note. Use from main menu to unlock a secret ending. A note transcribing Blue's tale, and a restored faith in mortals. I mean, I have to voice act this at some point anyway, so well. If you're reading this, it means you are victorious, and that I am as well. I had a feeling he would do it, and I knew that you were the only ones capable of getting past his stubborn closed mind to reach me. I misjudged you, all of you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Don't tread for me. I'm just getting away from everything so I can think about things and get my head straight. My mental condition, I've never felt better. I'm so happy. Not only that I'm now with my sister again, but because I've seen now why you and so many others fought for this. Goodness knows what crazy universe will be going on soon, but I'm happy that destiny is now not in the hands of one god, but mortals, and to each their own. Nergo may not have been inspired by your heroism when the corporation's true goal was revealed, but I was. Right then, it all hit me. His lack of empathy, how inhumane his treatment was to all of you, how he was given so many chances to do the right thing. I began to see I was on the wrong side. One day, we'll meet again, but as friends and equals, rather than as enemies. I look forward to seeing Fayori and just not caring about my role anymore. I won't have to. I can stop worrying about stability and worry more about what I should have in the first place. Being a mother. I mean, I'm not going to start clothing you or bathing you or any of that crap. You're what, 500 or something now? That part was for Fayori. Anyway, I think I stayed loyal to Origin so long because I was afraid. He's the only being I've ever really aspired to or looked to fondly. To face that he's some kind of tyrannical monster, it terrified me. But seeing your inspiring fight with him, how you so fearlessly gave back whatever he gave you, I knew then I had no excuse anymore. If mortals could defy him, then so could I. Thank you. You've allowed me to not only overcome my fears, but entirely vanquish Origin's taint from this new body, and consequently from reality as a whole. With his erasure, so too does Omniscience. I will be taking his place as the universe's server, but moderating anything? Nah, that's up to all of you now. Take care. We'll meet again soon. Give my regards to Fayori. Blue. Oh, that's sweet of her. Okay, ending. So, we did it. We're now eternal. Who da bomb? We da bomb. Quite epic all this was, huh? Just a shame in a way. How so, Pep? We all put in a lot of effort to get this far, didn't we? But now, the game is over. Well, whoever they were, I hope they liked us and our wacky antics. And don't they dare think there'll be a sequel. Because this was in fact the sequels, all 7 of them. And as for prequels, well, one is already here, and 3 are later to come. Who are we talking to, guys? It's been a long day. Let's go home. Oh boy, just in time for Christmas. Well, I've got 4 days to do Christmas shopping, that's going to be fun. Aren't you guys eager? We've got so much open to us now. Why not explore? Why the rush? It's not like we don't have infinity or anything. I'm eager just to play some card games and forget about all that just happened for a while. I'm sure of this life, we'll get bored eventually, and hey, when we do, that's when we can go thrill hunting. Tristy's got a point. Right now I'm just happy to rest a bit. Even my energy has its limits, it seems. Oh, that adventuring sure took the wind out of me. Hey Tristy, did you get that job you wanted at the CIA? Oh, yeah, I did. I'll be starting next Thursday. Nice! That'll keep you distracted. Enough to stop being a carrier thief? Yeah, probably. You'll still be able to hang out with us, right? Who do you think my partners are? Oh, okay. Nice of you to rope us in like that, but how much is pay? Enough to make theft worthless. Sweet, I'm down. And you know me, I just follow the pack. What about you, Limbo? You doubt it for even a moment? I wouldn't be down for whatever antics you guys get up to. I'm already there. Forever together happily, guys. Forever together. Well, you know me. I'm not going anywhere. It's quite a nice day, huh, Rolly? Credits are coming, and you know what you're gonna do? You're going to roll with it. The credit sequence has begun. You know what's funny? Usually that silly monkey makes an appearance himself rather than relying on an avatar. That's your fault, isn't it? He no longer is in this dimension, and all the characters you care about, well, they're here. He and I are alike in ways, you know. Like, I'm just gonna stop bothering. Yes. That should probably go without saying, since he does do most of the writing. But always good to make allowances, don't you think? I'm all the bizarre monkey wants to be, but can't be, because he's too edgy. That's his fault. I guess I'm the projection of him that he thinks is most defining of his ideals, but I also take large factors from his personality. Guy's kind of a nut, emotions changing left and right, until suddenly... nothing. His care falters. Though, if you're here, he still cares about you. You really have to go a long way to get him fed up enough with you to just outright abandon and believe in you. If you can't get anything out of him, and he's completely ignoring you, then you must be a real sicko, but I wouldn't wear that title proudly, if I were you. He really digs friendship, though. It's pretty great. I'm sure if you bested him seeking to be friends again, he wouldn't even ask for an apology. Hell, I wouldn't. Even if he distances himself from you, he still believes in you. He's been raised to think that none are beyond his heart, you know? He probably goes too far with trying to be cool. In the end, he just wants to be you to like him for what he is. If you can't, then, well, you and he were probably never meant to be. Hey, don't worry, he knows his limits. Has a tough time with anyone who revolves their life around complacency. They who believe our circumstances are beyond their control. Are they sheep, or just too afraid to lead their own destinies? He doesn't know. I don't either. Society betrays you a lot, and he knows this. If you're playing this game, well, you probably do too. Anyway, seems the groupies are coming en masse today. Yeah, I'm scared of them. Whenever you're tired of rolling over chumps or talking to dudes, feel free to press this against the X down the bottom. My horror. Talk about an overdone credit sequence, huh? Turns out, making a game of this scale requires some help. But then again, you can always leave early, right? That is what the big X down there is for, don't you know? But stay a while, won't you? The CIA job we're on our way home from? It was radical. We deal constantly with interdimensionals. We've seen pretty cool stuff. Or did you think this highway was a visual metaphor? Technically it could be, and this whole credit scene could go on forever. Unto infinity, am I right? But you have better things to do eventually. How am I like this? Well, I suppose it's a bit more subtle. He's never really been a social sort, you know? Had some uncool experiences with people, and left society behind for a long time, complacent in his solace. But it didn't last. His heart felt itself withering. Finally, after 6 years, he made his first appearance, in 2007. On the internet. Still easing in, he was pretty quiet still, not investing in social media at all until 4 years later. With, funnily enough, the first public debut of this game. Now another 4 years and he's got a whole collective at his back, and a team on his side, and more good Sky friends than he can count. Even some real friends. As in, like, I know them in real life and I can visit them. If you saw my progression through this game, it's a little hard to ignore the similarities, isn't it? Crikey, there's been a long one, hasn't it? And that's, yeah. The first stuff. The ride that never ends. Limbo's Wild Ride. In theory, at least. You can leave by entering the X below. You're in no hurry to leave Limbo's Wild Ride, though, are ya? There's a lot to see beyond this in the center here. To the right is our followers and their endings. Our fellows, sorry. Fellows and their endings. The left? Well, I'm sure you figured it out. We decided taking the car to work was too slow. Since we're financially secure now, we found a new, more exciting method. The express hoverjet from our home to our work and back. Turns out, though, that we have a lot of very eager admirers. Or did you think those marks that keep getting on our bond is an effect of whatever it's an interactive credit scene? Groupies are a little too devoted sometimes. This is only a couple feet above the ground. They'll live. Hey, get off, God. Though, that's sort of a moot point anyway, don't you think? Life no longer ends. We're all immortal. Such is infinity.
Twist. Not really though, actually. We're finding this from the very start.
What? You think that's troublesome? Ha! Alone? Yeah, it'd suck. But we're all together, immortal, undying, or all dead. Seeing as the whole universe is now catered to solving boredom, seems only logical we don't experience it. Countless universes beyond our own are out there too. There's no limit. Anywho, seems our groups have gotten more advanced. Go clean them off, won't you?
So there's a skeleton here, and a necrokitty. Isandre, napping fizzy.
When not after the count, she spends her time with us. She spends time with us, Sister Blue. Gareth formed a two-man rock band in Serdef, plan of Universal Grand Tour soon.
I can see those two in that.
Rocking hard, as well as partying hard, but harder than.
Serdef.
Bubbles. Formed an organization to help spread the word of death doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, like you basically don't die now.
Member 11, Jake. Taking a long overdue and well-deserved rest from the composery thing. Oh boy, has he enjoyed it.
Number 11,
I did say? Yes, good.
Just make sure I wasn't saying 12.
Snowball became a career snow cone dealer and mascot for Jazz and Organs. He's hip with the kids. Alright, that will do, I think. Started an exotic weapon crafting business, parted ways with our universe.
So yeah, he's gone off to another dimension.
Found the sunlight. Is preparing to propose it to be his wife. Somehow. Fucking Catfish became a leading market agent for Fab Feline.
You might have seen that on the TVs.
Magnimos found the cure to boredom by aiding those in need of some decent warmth.
So yeah, he basically like starts fires now, but like, you know, in a positive way.
General Gore, health, happy and wealthy now as a proud, famous ballerina and hope. Member 1, PJCR, late again. He is the first, you know, and very good at being the first to be late. Member 10, Curtis, parted ways with the 16 in order to find the best pancake parlor in the universe. Cookies pursued his after-lifelong dream of being a famous baker. What's with all this pastry love? Nesmos joined the traveling circus as the all-seeing eye. Ratings well exceeded reasonable expectations. Naxon becomes the enthusiastic host of BMC hit Whose Finger Is It Anyway? God damn it. Doom makes it big by crafting and selling comics that expire after 2 minutes.
Okay.
More so, they take it easy and start a soap opera called How Our Master Was Cool. God damn it. Anathema. Found a relationship with a cowgirl. Never looked back.
Okay. That's a bit soft field.
Aspect of Erasure. Still isn't sorry. He's made good friends with Blunt, though. Nogo. Found a job helping out programmers make video games.
He's right here beside me, guys.
Origin. Scares the crap out of kids by pretending to be a ghost.
Not be better.
Sewer Scientist. Still just dwelling and inventing as though nothing has happened. Member 4. Gone. Who even knows? Probably cutting shit up in space.
Yeah, he's kind of AI.
Maddie Lynn. Having an existential crisis about how she's not mad all the time. Shadowend. Found his necropants. He's happy again. Now head chef in a 5-star pasta palace. See the pasta again? What the fuck? Oh, that's pasta, not pastry, but... Old MacMody. Can't believe he's still alive. Wonder if he's actually immortal or something? He needs to be seen by Bubbles. Fang. Joined a gang of glamour gangsters. All is obviously well. God, some of these characters are so obscure. Gale. Became a famous baker, especially with pies. Also runs a modest little candy shop. For those who don't know, Gale was actually based on someone I know. Number 12. Biz. Left to find his dreams at Dimension 16. Success has been treating him well. Tack. Was finally able to do some knitting. Couldn't she have done that in Necropolis? No. Regent Sid. His clover and its fame comes around to finally reward him. Yeah, I gave him a bunch of money. And a bunch of shit. Member 2Z. She goes with Biz to Dimension 16 and makes a lot of art. Actually, she's making art right now. Or sleeping. Sacre Blue. Returns after 3 years. Personally approves of Fiori and Hesperi's marriage. Doll. That was nice of her. Fiori gets a happy ending. Married to Hesperia, loves inviting her mother around. Aww. Boy, this is wishful fulfillment. Hesperia. No longer fears blue. Finds true love with Fiori. Leaves her past villainy behind. Yeah, it'd be a bit hard to pursue it nowadays anyway. Gerald. Becomes the CEO of the first honest bank virtually ever. Hear that, Commonwealth? I don't believe in you. Spooky. Retires his name and becomes known as Wizard. Goes on adventures with a familiar. Oh, fuck, that's a spoiler. Lisa. Becomes a famous lunch for the Knights of Silly Town. Often buys snacks for her friends. Nola. Her outfit is noticed by Fab Feline. Is now a professionaire of universal renown. So yeah, Nola becomes like a fashion gig. Fatty. Goes and finds adventure. Yeah, again. Zedaway finds a way to put his theatrical talent and endless love of cutting things up to good use. And that will actually be shown in the ending. I just haven't finished the animation yet, because, you know, animation takes a long time. Moore finds a lifetime of enjoyment with making elaborate ice caves. So yeah, all those come back, because, you know, they'll want to raise and stuff, and everyone's a more now. Pyro finds a passion for steaks, opens 5-star steakhouse. Basically, if you want steak, go to Pyro's. Joke finds the old ones, helps them out with power management. So yeah, he just becomes like basically, yeah, I can do I can give you electricity. Hydro, employed as an enthusiastic wave maker at a world-of-water amusement park. World-of-water? That's what they were. Cool. Blanc, enjoying Erasia's company. Tells Erasia many nice bedtime stories. Best friends? Noir, famous horror actor employed at Jollywood Studios. Yeah, Jollywood, Hollywood? No, it's not a joke, it's just a reference. The Gatekeeper, rave party light show extraordinaire. Safio, when not being a radical geology teacher, is performing live shows at local conventions. Yeah, because he's the Earth Shaper. Lisandre napping fiercely. We're not out for the camp. Okay, we're done, finally. Whew. 18 minutes. Okay, this video will be about 20 by the time we're done. I wonder who that is. Hey there, Observer. Yes, you. You think I'm not aware? Aware of your influence on the events we will witness now? I think you did well, but then you weren't exactly given much choice, were you? You didn't have full control here, and that's okay. I'd rather that in this instance. But I feel I should let you know. You will at some point have the power to be the hand that guides everything. Not in this game, no. But there are plans. In a future with no guiding hands, why not give each hand the possibility to be the guide? Of course, you will be made to give account for villainy. You won't get away with betrayal, not without some opposition, at least. I think it's a wonderful idea. What is this game? Well, I couldn't possibly tell you its name. But if you keep an eye on things, well, let's just say your perseverance will reward you. Huh? Why isn't Bizarre Monkey himself telling you this? He's busy, over in Dimension 16. It felt wiser to be a stand-in, rather than having him tell you everything directly, anyway. If you have any questions about the game or stuff, you can contact him on Twitter, at Bizarre Monkey, or DeviantArt as Bizarre Sheep, or via BizarreMonkey99@gmail.com. That's all from me. Good night, buddy.
He so rarely says buddy. Ooh. Well done. Your patience shall be rewarded. Now, that only happens if you read the pocketed note. You have arrived. I've been to see them. They are a lot like you may expect. You found me a familiar, then? Yes. Compliant in a world they do not know controls them. There is one who shows the necessary signs of defection. They are one who among their peers seeks release. Radical. I'll acquire my new appearance, change my name, and then I'll do what I never thought I'd be able. Good luck, wizard. You think you're in control. What an adorable illusion. I will strip it away from you. Be ready. 314, 2000, something. I didn't get to read that all. Woo, Jesus. Alright. Done. Thank you for watching this God knows how many episode long saga of intelligence. Now you can get a basic idea of how long the game is if you voice acted everything. Thankfully, because you guys will be reading, or maybe even not reading if you're an impatient piece of shit, who wants to know nothing about what's going on, then in fact, that's might be one of the reasons you're here, isn't it? Anyway, sorry for the voice acting when it was subpar. You're welcome for the voice acting when it was actually good. And I had a lot of fun with this, and I hope you did too. So, there's the whole game. Now, if you've already played the game, good on you. If you haven't, then I guess, well, if the first few episodes didn't make you want to play it, then that's probably why you kept watching. And if you didn't get to this point, then no comment, right? Because you're not here. If you skip to the end like an ass, well, sucks to be you, I guess. But you should totally play it anyway. This has been Bizarre Monkey, playing my own game like a twat. Series over, thank God. Actually, not thank God. I'm probably going to do more in the future, actually. We'll see. Later.